Nnamdi Kanu Vindicated as the real sponsors of terrorism is exposed, and the person planning to hand power over to the military is revealed. Yes, finally. Now the same northern people, they expose them. The same northern people, now they expose them. And as the same northern people they expose them, as so the same northern people could they mention their name one by one. Don't forget that it is these Boko people that uh, that are the ones the Nigerian government are actually making use of to carry out these evil acts or to perpetrate this evil act. Now, these northern people who happen to be the Boko people are now the ones coming out to speak that look, we know nothing. See, we are only being sponsored, funded, and we, because of our predicament and condition, we have no choice than to accept the offer. Do you understand? I'll be playing the video for you. In this very video, you will be hearing it from the horse's mouth, and you'll be knowing what these very horse have to say about this. Please, I would like you to pay attention. Go nowhere, and please do the needful by liking and subscribing to this very channel. Let's watch it. Happy watching. This is The Lord TV.
Come to realize that the real enemy are those selfish and greedy politicians. Cities. But yet he has the audacity to be calling for coalition because they did not actually go after him. Then let us look at the loan that he took, that he plundered Kaduna State into about loan repayment of 30 years. And what did he do with the money? Nothing. Except Shodnika's road in Kaduna North alone. No impact in any part of Kaduna. Left Kaduna with so many unfinished projects. And yet he's calling for coalition. That is the country we have. Let's look at Atiku. What are the antecedents of Atiku since he was a vice president up to date? Not much has been done. He only galvanized all the northern jihadis and the northern governors and engineered them to unseated good law by creating new PDP. Since then, he has been a political prostitute. What is his relevance? Zero. Let's look at Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi stole so much money from Rivers people and used the money to sponsor Buhari, a Fulani jihadist, and actually unseated his brother Ijoman from Bayelsa. That is his antecedent. I don't know either he still have relevance in South because I don't know either South people has forgiven him. Then let's look at Sule Lamida. It's even worse. After plundering Jigawa for 8 years, he has become politically irrelevant. Even in the party that he was part of the major founders of the party, he's even irrelevant, even in his party. So these are the people that are making noise, that are calling for coalition. It is high time that as Nigerians, if we are going to be talking about elections and politics, I think it's high time we should start talking about INEC reforms. Let's reform INEC. And let us look at the process of election, free and fair election. Apart from Peter Obi, I don't see anybody in the political space that is better than Tinubu, apart from Peter Obi. But the question is, if today they go into election, do we have an INEC that can conduct a free and fair election, even if Peter Obi is in the ballot? That is the question we should be talking as Nigerians. And I pray that God will reawaken the sense of our sensibility. As Nigeria, let's begin to look at electoral reforms rather than getting distracted by this Fulani oligarchy every day disturbing people as if they are the only people in Nigeria.
First and foremost, we have two groups of people who believe that Nigeria must be one, but we must continue to hate ourselves. Now I'm talking about the core Muslim North, who believe that If power does not reside with them, then governance must be distorted. Governance must be made impossible. We saw that in the Buhari administration, right? Now, when you look at 2027, when you look at the coalition, when you look at the Tinubu administration, when you look at the whole players in the game, you realize that Nigeria is really messed up. Then we have another group of people who believe that power must return back to the north. I'm talking about Atiku and El-Rufai and the other man, what's his name? They believe that power must return back to the north. Why? I don't know. Then we have another man that's called Peter Obi, who I believe, the Tinubu, Atiku, El-Rufai, everybody knows that if Nigeria is handed to him, Nigeria will definitely change. Nigeria may not be better off, but it will definitely show the path of betterment, where Nigerians should begin to see that, yes, leadership can actually transform Nigeria. And if they give him that power, they believe that even if Peter Obi enters into a 4-year agreement, they believe that after the 4 years, with visible changes, Nigeria may clamor for his continuation, and that will bring another chaos. Now, but the most disturbing aspect of this whole scenario in 2027 is the fact that no one except Peter Obi is talking about changing Nigeria for the better. No one. Because how do you explain that insecurity can be this bad? Tinubu is not talking about it. No state of emergency declared in states where there are high-end observation of insecurity. No declaration of state of emergency. So how long will this continue? No, we still have 2 full years to go for this administration to end with no visible achievement, but yet we are talking about the permutations of who becomes the president of this country. Now, here is another scenario I also want to paint. Tinubu, the way I see this man, it is either he becomes president or the country collapses. He doesn't care. If you meet Tinubu now, let's say I'm a fairy godfather, I meet Tinubu. Dear Tinubu, can you sacrifice your presidency for the betterment of Nigeria? I am sure you and I know the answer that will come from Tinubu. No. That man is so obsessed with power. Obsessed. And even those chanting is Yoruba local, they are not even benefiting because they spoiled. I mean, the carnage, the wrath is everywhere, including those that are saying our local. So 2027 is by far the most complicated scenario ever. If anyone says he can wrap his head around 2027, you're lying. You're lying.
Now, when I don't hear Tinubu is obsessed with power. So there is no way anyone can remove him come 2027. Everybody is already saying it. Most especially all those people who were, who are saying that they will never allow Tinubu to go back to power because of what he's doing. See, the truth of the matter is this: Tinubu is going back to power. He's going back to power, and that is just the truth. Okay, my people, when I don't watch the video now, political analysts now then they review this very matter too, and the people will also they in government now they talk to now. So I would like you to also air your view just like these very persons. I've just aired their view because as it is right now, only your opinion can go a long way to help expose these very people. Imagine, even Atiku himself, one cannot even trust him. And that is why everyone is even against Peter Obi as he decided to join the ADC, including my own self. Yes, I am very, very angry and I'm not happy with what Peter Obi has just done. All right, let me quickly hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and also send us messages to get updated each time we upload a new